This is Rana for On the Radar Entertainment Blog, coming to you with another weekly observation of baseball and baseball moves. There's been a lot, because for some reason this past week, there decided to be so many baseball announcements and decisions, even though there aren't any word about when they're going to play. One thing is the Padres decided, like the Tigers and the Giants and the Red Sox, have some of their pitchers have Tommy John surgery. So two Padres pitchers announced they're having Tommy John surgery, Andres Munoz and Reggie Lawson. If they play this season, and no matter if it's a bridged or smushed season, just let them come back next year. The Jays sent down Anthony Kay and Sean Reed-Foley because they were used slightly last year when they were called up, but now with Ryu, Tanner Roark, and Chase Anderson and Matt Schumacher, they at least have themselves that rotation. Ryu is your ace, having Chase Anderson, Matt Schumacher, and Tanner Roark, to eat innings, Anderson, Roark, and Schumacher. There's one spot open, but, it wasn't going to them. Then you had the Pirates who sent down Cole Tucker because they have a logjam of shortstops who can play all over the place. They sent down outfielder Jason Martin because they need to get some innings for some of those infielders in the outfield. They sent third base prospect Brian Hayes down and four others. They don't need him now. They got Kyle Moran. Mem sent down Patrick Wisdom because they're log jammed at first base DH, and three others. The Angels added Ryan Butcher to the roster. Then they DFA'd Taylor Cole, outrighted him, so he's back down there with the minor league. Somehow the trade rumor said, we apologize for not letting you know. The White Sox have signed Kristen Friedrich from a Rockies and Padres pitcher to a minor league deal. So that's just going to be organizational depth. The Red Sox completed that Travis Larkins deal with the Cubs. They got this guy, Johnny Pareda. Never heard of him. And then the biggest news after Chris Sale having Tommy John surgery, and because all those minor players having don't matter, is Thor. He was injured. They shut him down through this time, and it wasn't responding. So they said, we don't know what's going to happen. So that's why the Red Sox went and signed Michael Wacha and Rick Porcello. That will help them not having Thor, and they still got Gazelman and Lugo. The Royals added Trevor Rosenthal to their major league roster, and they DFA'd Eric Sokolong, so they decided they want to keep them for the bullpen this year. The question will be, will they keep Greg Holland? The Red Sox signed Yairo Muno after the Cardinals cut him. That's just organizational depth for the Red Sox and middle infield. Angels sent Luke Bard. They sent the Butcher guy who they just added to the roster, along with infielder Jared Walsh and outfielder Mike Hermosillo to the minor league. They got their team set. The White Sox decided if and when the season starts, Michael Kopech will build some innings in the minor league. So it looks like the rotation is going to be Giolito, Kopech, Gio Gonzalez, Lopez, and Cease. The hope was if Cease or Lopez struggle in the fifth spot, go with the other one. But that's how they're going to do it this year. The Red Sox sent down Josh Oshik the other day, so that was another reliever that didn't make the cut. The Mets option Paul Sewald and Daniel Moore, because right now they got their bullpen set. The Blue Jays also, after sending down two other pitchers, sent down Thomas Biona, Jacob Wobsack, and another player. Again, the rotation's been set. The Nationals sent down Eric Fetty, who could have been in the rotation, but it's set. Andrew Stevenson, but they have enough outfielders. Adrian Santos, but they got enough infielders, and three others. The Rays acquired Esteban Curio to complete the Tommy Pham trade. And the Rays sent down Randy Azornia because they have enough outfielders. They sent down Nate Lowe because they got enough infielders. And they sent down Trevor Richard, Anthony Banda, and Brandon McKay because they got the pitching staff set up. And with the way the season's going to be, they don't need the extra pitching right now. So you have Richards and Banda and McKay down. And because they have enough utility players, Mike Brasaru and Brian O'Grady were also sent down. The Indians sent Plesac down because they got their pitching staff set. Two others, and Bradley Zimmer because their outfield they got enough guys. Cardinals sent down third-string catcher Andrew Kishner. Pitchers Alex Reyes and Janice Cabrera, one other, because they got their pitching staff is set. The Rockies sent down Jonathan Daza and three others. Their outfield's set. The Yankees sent down Tyro Estrada and three others because I guess their infield is set. Diamondbacks sent Kevin Crone and another because their infield is set. Phillies sent Nick Williams and Kyle Garlick because they have enough outfielders and four others. The Red Sox sent Chris Mausich and Jeffrey Springs and others because they're finalizing the pitching staff even without Chris Sale. Twins sent Lamonte Wade Jr. because they got their outfield set and someone else. The Astros sent down Garrett Stubbs because they got enough catchers. Jake Mayfield because they got enough infielders and someone else. And the Rangers sent down Scott Heineman because their outfield and infield is set and another player. Cubs sent down Dylan Maples because their rotation is set. And the Padres decided to just flat out release Gordon Beckham. Now, in other news, when this season does happen, the rosters are going to temporarily expand to 29. because of the fact that they're going to try to squeeze in the spring training to get some players back up, and then the season with doubleheaders, the roster was going to be 26 this year, but they expanded to 29, which will help manage pitchers woke early in the year. And if, as I said about the frequent doubleheaders, they'll have an extra player or two on the bench, which will allow them to rest the regulars who are dealing with minor injuries. And as of now, after I record this video, Major League Baseball has decided to freeze roster. The condition is set so that until the resumption of play. So whenever they announce when opening day is going to be, that is when they're going to do it. They don't want all these players to go to figure out, I'm going to be on the Major League roster, the minor league roster, I'm going to be traded, or am I going to be cut? They want everybody to stay home and not to do that. So once they figure it out, then they can do that. And in sad news, the baseball community lost Jimmy Wynn, the toy cannon, the former Major League center fielder who played for the Astros, Colt 45s, the Dodgers, the Braves, Yankees, and Brewers. He was a 3-time All-Star. He was an Astros great, and they retired his number, and he was elected in the Hall of Fame. So rest in peace to Jimmy Wynn. And for all the listeners, for MLB on the Radar Tandem Blog, I'm Radar. Because the MLB free, I have zero idea when any player transactions will happen. We're pretty lucky that the past 3 weeks that there were some moves. But until then, until there's some actual baseball moves, this will probably be the last video for a while. So see you guys whenever that is. Hopefully the baseball season will start in the next month. I'm Radar. See you guys later.